I don't think this new chapter of my life is about becoming someone completely new. I think it's about letting go of what's not meant to stay. And honestly, this video is personal, not in a, let me expose my whole life way, but it's in a real way. Because I have been in this season of rebuilding myself quietly, and I've come to realize something. Growth isn't about adding, it's about releasing. I used to think glow up meant looking different, like new hair, new dress, new aesthetics, which, yes, that can be part of it. But real glow up is what you do when no one is watching. How you think, what you tolerate, what you allow. And today I'll be sharing what I'm letting go of. Maybe while you're listening, you think of what you're releasing too. I'm letting go of explaining myself to people who already decided who I am. I'm gonna start with this because it used to drain me. You know how you're trying hard to be understood, you know, typing long messages, explaining your intentions, reminding people of your heart. I used to do that a lot. I used to do that a lot. There were times when I used to sit with my phone in my hand and I remember typing send message like 10 times. Not because I was lying, but because I was scared of being misunderstood. So one day it hit me. Some people don't misunderstand you, they just don't want to understand you. So if you see me wrongly on purpose, I'll let you. I'm gonna let you, honestly, because my peace is so expensive. I'm letting go of staying where I'm not respected. This part, I used to confuse tolerance with love, like as long as I'm not being abandoned, then it must be okay. But respect is not optional, it's bare minimum. I remember when someone said something small that had this disrespect hidden inside it, and I laughed it off. But later that night, I replayed it in my head and I realized that I laughed because I didn't want conflict. But deep down inside me, I felt small. And that's when I started telling myself, Louisa, you have to wake up. Don't keep paying for peace with your self worth. So, in this new chapter, I am done staying in rooms where I'm only tolerated. If I don't feel safe, I'm off. I'm letting go of abandoning myself to keep people. I used to be the type to adjust. Over adjust. I would abandon myself to make relationships work. I would swallow my feelings just because I don't want to be too much. Okay. And I used to think that made me a good person. But what it really made me was tired. It made me so tired. I remember going through something emotionally that I was supposed to rest or be honest about it that very day, but I showed up smiling, giving off the vibe, being strong and all that. And when I went back home later that day, I sat down on my bed and I felt so empty. And that day was my wake up call. I told myself, Louisa, you can't keep everyone and keep yourself if you keep abandoning yourself. So I'm letting go of that version of me that sacrifices herself just to be chosen. If keeping you means losing myself, that means you're not mine to keep. I'm letting go of scarcity thinking about money. Now let's talk about money because this one is big for me. See, for a long time, money used to stress me. Like, even when I had money, I still felt it could disappear tomorrow. Not until I realized it wasn't even about how much I had, but about how I thought. I remember checking my account too often, like it would change by force. I know it's funny, but it's real. I mean, that's anxiety. And I have decided not to live like that anymore. This new chapter is me building a healthier relationship with money, you know, budgeting, being disciplined, having goals, becoming financially smarter. Because money isn't just money, it is freedom, it is options, and it's choices. And I want choices. I'm letting go of confidence that depends on validation. This is the one that changed everything for me. I used to think confidence meant being loud, showing, proving, posting. If people don't notice you, do you even exist? But that kind of confidence is fragile because the moment you don't get compliments, you crush. I have been learning a new kind of confidence, and that's quiet confidence. When you look yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself, yes, girl, I am that girl. I am who I say I am, even when nobody is clapping. Yes, that's the one. So, this new chapter is me becoming emotionally secure, not perfect, just secure. So, yeah, that's what I'm letting go of, not in a dramatic way, but in a gentle way, because I finally realized that the biggest glow up is it's not about what you gain, it's about what you stopped carrying. If you're watching this and you're in that same season of rebuilding and rediscovering yourself, I want you to know that you are not alone. Comment what you're letting go of in this new chapter. And if you want to walk this journey with me, please subscribe.